Hi, everyone. Sarah Picaro. We're going to dive into what happens with our desires when we've experienced past emotional neglect. Have you ever wondered that? Have you ever wondered what happened to your dreams and desires? Your current ones, the ones from when you were a kid, when that first or second grade teacher asked you to write it down on a cute little paper and give it to your parents. What do you want to be when you grow up? And you said, I want to be a vet. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a teacher. I want to be a whatever you want to be. Those dreams and desires that you had that at the time were so pure, that really came from that real place within yourself, that weren't filtered through this lens of trauma and experience and negative, limiting, like bound up, disgusting beliefs about yourself. When it was just truly from a pure, honest, loving, genuine place, a playful place within you. I want to be a doctor. I want to save the world. I want to be Superman. I want to be a princess. I want to just ride unicorns all day. Those deep desires that you had that were fun, that were freeing, that were exciting. And now you're an adult. You're an adult who's living in this world and realizing how broken it is, how messed up it is. And knowing you went through things in the past that you thought when you became an adult, you'd get over. You would get a job, you would make money, you would get married, have kids, have a family, whatever, and things would be better then. And thought when you were a kid, well, I just want to grow up because then I can do whatever I want. Do you recall saying that? I do. I just want to be an adult because then I can have a car and then I can buy whatever I want. And I remember hearing myself say that and really believing that becoming an adult was the key to freedom. Because my mom told me, no, you can't have that lollipop, when I threw a tantrum for it at the checkout stand and thought, if you loved me, you'd buy me this lollipop and you didn't, therefore you don't love me. I hate you. I hate you. I can't wait till I grow up and I don't ever have to look at you ever again. Have you ever wondered what happened to those dreams and those desires? And now you're an adult and you have dreams and desires that you feel you can't fulfill, that you never will, that they're going to die inside of you, all because you can't figure it out. And you feel guilty. You feel guilty for having dreams and desires and desiring a better life, a life where you get what you really want, a life where you can be present with those that you really love, a life where you feel happy, where you feel fulfilled. And now you feel guilty for desiring that. You shouldn't want that. You should be happy with what you have. What's wrong with what you have? You ungrateful little. And there's this inner dialogue in the story that you're constantly hearing that's telling you that you're ungrateful, you're selfish, you don't deserve that. Do you know what it's going to take to get that and to feel good receiving that? And so you desire more and you want more, and you really want to believe that there's more to life than this and the way that you feel now. But deserving that and desiring that for it to be better for you and for those that you love, you think, well, I'm going to have to take away more. It's going to cost more money. It's going to cost more time to really figure this out, this thing within me that's blocking me, that almost makes me feel sick to my stomach. I feel the knots in my stomach. I feel the tension in my shoulders. I feel that lump in my throat when I even think about things being better, but I want them to be better because I know if it's better for me, it's better for others, because then I can really fully, truly be present with them and not fake it and not just want them to just when I'm with them and have to hold and push down all those feelings and emotions of anger that come up when they say something that I don't like, or when they do something that I don't like when they do. And this constant game of up and down and feeling stuck inside your body and desiring better relationships, desiring better health, better mental health, better emotional health, better physical health. And you desire that. And then you feel guilty for desiring that because there's this inner voice that says you should be grateful for what you've got. You've got more than other people have. And because you want more, you desire for it to be different, for it to be better, look at you. And you feel that shame when you hear that inner voice say, look at you. You don't even appreciate what you have. What do you think you're going to do when you have more, when it is better? You really think you're going to appreciate that? Or you're just going to feel more guilty? You're going to feel worse. You're going to feel more bad because you don't even appreciate what you have. And you get stuck in this inner dialogue, and inside your head, inside your heart, inside your body, inside your mind, you feel trapped. You feel like a prisoner in your own body and soul because you desire to want better, to want more for yourself, to want more money, to want more consistency, to want more love, to want more peace, to want more grace, to want more compassion for yourself and others. And there's that inner voice that goes, ah, you're so greedy. You just want more, 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 more. You're never satisfied. You're never happy. What you have is never enough. So you get stuck in this mental game and this guilt for desiring things to be different, better, more. And all you really want is inner freedom and peace. Yet all you feel is guilt, guilt for desiring. I know what that's like. I know what it's like to be caught in that place, trapped in that place, to feel like you're a prisoner in that space inside your own mind that you're looking for other ways to escape from. Maybe it's through your heart and through that release and yelling at those people, giving them a piece of your mind. Maybe it's through your stomach. No, that's not it. Because now I've got gastrointestinal issues. All of these things are linked, connected, and related. This guilt for desiring things to be better, to be different. Yet you're going to doctors to try and figure it out. And medically, the reports are coming back. Everything's fine. Nothing wrong. And you're thinking that can't be true. If that were, I wouldn't have felt that and experienced that and needed to come see you to see what was wrong. And you're telling me nothing is? So you go see another therapist and you just talk about the arguments and the things that occurred during your week. And maybe within that 60-minute window, you get kind of close to it. And then you got to go. Come back next week. We'll talk about it more. And you're left feeling even worse because now it's come to the surface, but you haven't processed it. You haven't moved through it. You haven't dealt with it. So it's come up. And now you've got to push it back down so you can make it through next week. And hopefully you get to it then. But who knows? I guess we'll see. I'll just come back. It'll just be more time, more money, more everything, more guilt, more trauma, more frustration, more explosions, because it's still left unprocessed, unhealed. It's still an open wound. And the things that happen throughout your day and throughout your week feels like salt is being poured in them. And all you really want is freedom. You want freedom from the guilt for desiring to have a better life. Are you ready? Are you truly ready to be free from the guilt from desiring better? The very real thing. Better relationships, better health, better money. That inner voice comes in and stops you and says, who do you think you are? And all of that. Old stories, old programs, old wounds from the past, inner programming that needs to be changed, needs to be healed, needs to be shifted, needs to be transpired so you can truly desire and receive a much better life, a much healthier life, a much more abundant life without feeling guilt, without feeling shame for it. And the only way to get to that is to really connect with what's causing it at its root and at its core. Not journal about, well, this is what I think it is, and this set me off this week. No. To get to what is causing it. To get to the very core and very root of it. So you not just get to it and then say, oh, put that on a shelf. We'll talk about it next week. Well, you know what? My Tuesday at 12 is already taken. Does Thursday work for you? And you're thinking, sure. Or thinking that you need to recall every memory from your past. Please tell me how that's possible. and why you believe that you need to in order to move through this and free yourself from the guilt and shame you feel from desiring more, better happiness, health, not just for yourself, but for everyone else. So when you're truly ready to break free from that and love and get excited about desiring again, that same excitement that you had when you were a little kid and you drew a picture of a fireman and you said, because I want to save all the people and all the animals from hurting and from burning, that same inner fire that you felt then when you purely and truly desired greatness for yourself and for others. I'd love to connect with you. I would love, love, love to guide you on that journey. So when you're ready for that, let's connect. You'll find links in the description below this video to do so. All right, guys, that's it. Bye for now.